Hey, welcome back to the homestead. Well, the time has finally come. We're out here for a nice little homestead cookout, celebrating 100 subscribers. We're actually past that like quite a while back. We're almost at 200 now, so that's awesome. But yeah, I just figured as we hit some of these milestones along the way, we will just have fun little celebrations. So the fire is roaring, so that's going really nice now. And we're going to be doing this Central Coast style. That's the way we do it around here. So that means we've got our Santa Maria grill over here. We've got red oak in there. And we're going to be throwing on a USDA prime tri-tip cut of beef here. So we're just letting this out, hang out and get up to about up to room temp before we throw it on there. So everything's all set to go. I'm just going to crack open this 805 and have a few sips just to set the tone, get the party started. Oh yeah, that hits the spot. So yeah, we're chilling down here on this fire pit area we made recently, and I'm just going to give you a little quick tour of the zone. So you walk in here, and then you've got the view of the homestead and the garden, all that, and the chickens down there. And this is a little hangout zone. It's like probably 18 by 12 or so. It's kind of an elliptical circle style. So fire pit's going to go right in the middle, right out here. That's been ordered. That's on the way. And then over here, so this is the soapstone slab, and this is going to be the Dutch oven kind of outdoor cooking area. So yeah, we got the cast iron Dutch oven over here. I'm going to be giving it a whirl out here. Never really used one of these outdoors, so that's going to be super fun. And yeah, soapstone, the cool thing about it is it's like pretty much inert. It's super good with heat. It's good with everything basically, and if a problem happens on it, you can just sand it out, but that doesn't really matter since we're just using it for charcoal to go on. So here's the Santa Maria grill. And these are pretty much what everybody loves around here. If you're not doing gas grill, you got to do this. So yeah, we got the red oak in there. That's doing really good. Did the old no lighter fluid start. I like to do those. It's all about building that square kind of tower, getting the heat going in the middle. It's like almost like a rocket stove, but to get your heat started. So then we turn around here. We've got just a makeshift table. That's like kind of a sawhorse, and I just threw a piece of plywood on it, so we're gonna need to figure out some kind of more of a permanent, solution out here, and then we'll wrap around. We got a couple chairs, just temporary setup. Well, the kids chair might not, that's usable for them for a while, but just a plastic chair I threw out to sit out here. Then I got another one out of some fur that I whipped up on my own. Just put this together like a weekend or two ago. Just got some plans off the internet, and it's actually kind of cool. So I need to stain that, but in the meantime, I can just sit down and relax here, and it's not a bad chair. So I'll probably make a few more of these and then stain them. So anyways, sitting in the chair here, that brings us back around to the other end, and there's the exit again. So here's the whole situation here. chairs, table, hang out, grill, Dutch oven area, and then the fire pit's gonna go right in the middle, right where little man's walking by. So yeah, overall, I'm really satisfied with how this little area has turned out. We're getting into spring here, you know, not that we really have a winter, but what we call spring. So longer days at least, so more time to hang out and do grilling and all that. So yeah, really excited to get out here and cook outdoors, grill food, do the Dutch oven, all that. Maybe roast some stuff over a fire, just kind of some old school types of cooking. And the view here is just lovely. That's the one thing I just love about sitting out here. I mean, let me just show you guys that again. It's just like, I can sit here and basically see all of our little homestead, from the citrus over there in the distance, and the little baby avocados are over there, the berries, and then we sweep through here, and way down there, that's the orchard way down there. And then going along way past that, if you can see it, is the edible hedge with the pineapple guava. We sweep through. Oh wow, then we got one of these. Did you know we have one of these on the homestead? Then we got the raised bed area all the way over to the chicken coop. And if you can see there, we've let's see, zoom in on it. I've put up a little temporary plastic fence there. Yeah, see that? So that the chickens will now have the ability to range out there and eat that lush green grass. So that's great. That's the one thing I love about winter out here, is that we get this grass grows on the property, and it's just so lush, it's so green, it's just beautiful to look at. And that's kind of the one thing I don't like about summer, is that everything turns dry. Everything dries out and dies. The whole yard's gonna go brown here in probably, hopefully 2.5, 3 months. You know, if we get a late rain like we did last year, it might stay pretty green all through, you know, middle of May, towards the end of May. But yeah, everything's been going well, and we got that wood burning down, so that's gonna take a little longer. We'll probably get the meat on there and sear it up and get it going. It's kind of a not slow cook, but it just takes a while to cook because it's such a big piece of meat. All right, so we'll just check on the wood real quick. Man, it is cooking. Like, I'm standing probably 3-4 feet away, and I can feel just a ton of heat. When this oak gets going, man, it really gets going. So I don't know, it's roaring right now. I'll give it a minute or two, and then I'm gonna knock it down. We don't want it to really burn all the way up super quick, you know. We want it to kind of sit there and just turn into real embers, you know. Wow, that is just cooking. So this is extremely hot. Gonna let it burn down a little longer. This is crazy. All right, it's go time. Oh yeah, here we go. Lean side, fat side. I'm gonna sear it on the lean side first. So I like to sear these over high heat, kind of heat you can only put your hand over it for like maybe 2 or 3 seconds, really high. Sear that puppy on there. I don't really go by time. I pretty much go by feel and look. So I'm gonna turn this in another 3 or 4 minutes and see how it looks, if we're getting a nice sear with a nice crust on there. All right, that side looks pretty good, so I'm gonna go for the flip. Whew. All right, we got both sides seared nice and good. Leave it on that fat side. I'm just gonna lift it up and let it go a little more lower. Kind of heat you can put your hand over it for about 5 seconds. Wow, that's still hot. We're gonna let that cook. Now while the meat cooks, I'm gonna go ahead and come over here and get a little fire started so I can get the beans going. Now I could just as easily pull some coals out from there, but you know what? I'm feeling like just starting a fresh little fire here. All right, so we got the beans going. Just some good old-fashioned baked beans, you know, barbecue baked beans. We got the tri-tip and threw on some dogs for the munchkins. So the tri-tip's coming along really good. You can go by feel, or you can go by temperature. I do both. Tonight I'll just go by feel though. Flip it over. There's the other side just sizzling away. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so good. So the meat's going, beans going, we're starting to work on the dessert. In the meantime, take a look at that sunset. It's pretty beautiful. Nothing amazing, but it's a nice little average sunset. Alright, so the meat's getting about done. Just got it on its side right there. We're running out of light here, but there's still enough to see, so basically go on push. It's still a little soft. I'm gonna give it a tiny bit more on each side, like a minute or two on each side, and then pull it. Alright, so I'm calling that done. And gonna pull it off here. Let it set for 5 minutes. Important to let the meat rest. 5 minutes, let it cool down a little, keep the juices from going everywhere. So we're gonna pull that in to the house. And then our beans are about done, so we're gonna pull those. Then we just gotta get the garlic bread going and we're ready to roll. All right, so here's our Dutch oven dessert. Some blondies. I'm gonna put the lid on there. I'm gonna bring this outside. All right, so this is my first time ever doing this. Just gonna spread these around. Make sure they're not right purely in the middle, but spread them around a bit so they're kind of heat from the outside. I have no idea if this is gonna be too hot or too cold or whatever, but we're just gonna go for it. And I probably should have put this down first, but there we go. Okie dokie. Gonna put her down. All right, well, we're running out of light here, but we'll see how it works out. And yeah, we're just trying to simulate about 350 of heat in an oven. So take a look in there. And you know, I don't know if this is gonna work out, but I hope it will. First time, so you just gotta dive in and see if it works. And we'll probably do this, let this go about 30 minutes. All right, so the meat came out about medium rare, and we've got our barbecue baked beans and our garlic bread, so that's pretty much just a classic meal around here in these parts. Wow, that's really good, really tender, really juicy. If you've never had tri-tip, I definitely highly recommend you give it a try. If you're ever in Central Coast, California, you'll have to try it for sure then. So I'm gonna finish up my plate and then we'll check on the dessert in a few minutes here. All right, should be done now, I hope. Let's try and get this lid off. Let's see. Do you think that's done?
I don't know. It looks so it's heavy.
What do you think? 5 more minutes?
I'll let you pick.
We'll do a 5 more minute of high heat. Yeah, it's done. I'm calling it. What do you think? Done?
Yeah.
We're calling it. All right. right, so it's done. I'm gonna try and get it out. Let's give it a try. Let's see if I can do this. Plate, tilt. Plate, tilt. And tap. Oh yeah! We did it! That's the bottom. Oh, I almost forgot there's more to this trick. Then you take your other plate and you go like that so you don't have to bother trying to flip it. There's your blondie. Now we're gonna cut and see if it's done. Ooh, look at that. Mmm, tasty. All right, let's get a knife. Okay, the moment of truth. Ooh, that's piping hot. So there's your blondie bar, cooked in the Dutch oven, cast iron. And of course, we wanted to eat outside, but we just ran out of time tonight. So next time we're gonna start earlier. It looks maybe a little doughy, like it didn't quite cook through, but the bottom is crisp. So it maybe needed more heat from the top. So just figuring out the learning curve, never really cooked with the Dutch oven outside like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. That's good. It was really hot. Basically a chocolate chip cookie in the shape of a brownie. But yeah, it is a little doughy, but I'm happy with it. I'm very satisfied. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us on the Homestead Cookout. So make sure to subscribe if you're not already. Click the bell notification button so you can email when we upload videos. And please drop a comment down in the comment section. Love to hear if you've ever tried tri-tip before, if they have that around your region. You know, just anything, just drop a comment. Thanks a lot. We will see you on the next one.